you over there? Are you okay?
I'm good.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Wait to the camera.
Don't look at us. Look
Oh,
at
I can
us
see
too.
you now.
There.
Camera.
Yeah, remember?
Can you,
Remember?
She should have a little window where she can see us.
She has a window. She can see us.
Oh,
In
look
fact,
at that.
See how we have
That's
a
what I
little...
had to do.
Okay.
Can you see us in the
See-
window?
No, her big window is us. Her little window is her.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So
just talk
wait
the
to
window.
the
So she has
camera.
the opposite of what we have.
Yeah, but it's only the first time. So
Yeah,
that's
that's fine.
great.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it works.
It was great.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Anyways, so
Boop,
this.
boop, boop, boop.
we're back.
Okay. So the second movie we're going to do is going to be Sean's.
All right. My movie is The Assignment, coming out in 2016.
Hello, Frank. You can call me the doctor. I'm the one who operated on you. And the reason why is simple. You killed my brother. This operation's your reminder of the terrible thing you did. I've liberated you from the macho prison you've been living in. Good luck, Frank. This is your opportunity for redemption.
Yeah? It's me, Frank. I need to clear my head.
Frank?
Look a little different, huh?
I don't know what to say.
I got hired to do this job. The mob wanted to get even. Why me?
The doctor wanted you. The guy you pushed a year ago. It was a family thing.
I wanted to cause Frank Kitchen enormous psychic pain.
I need to speak to this doctor. Me to live in the way I do. One thing's for sure. Change is gonna come.
I'm still trying to figure you out.
Haven't I made enough trouble for you?
I gave you a new chance in life. You wasted it. Take note.
If there was anything left of Frank Kitchen, it was his point-blank aim. Time to get even.
Sigourney Weaver, Michelle Rodriguez, Anthony LaPaglia, Tony Shalhoub. Honestly, I was on Netflix. Sigourney Weaver, what? And started watching it, not knowing anything about the movie at all. Wow. Okay. First of all, directed by Walter Hill. He did, let's go way back. First of all, he did 48 Hours, Aliens with the S, Aliens 3. He produced Alien Covenant, Prometheus, which is part of the Aliens shebang. Alien versus Predator, plus Alien versus Predator Requiem, and then Alien Resurrection. I mean, Walter Hill is
And
like...
not to forget,
Oh,
The Warriors.
oh, he did the Warriors.
He did the
Yes,
Warriors.
yes, the
Favorite
Warriors.
movie.
He did the Warriors.
Warriors.
Yes, I did see that. Yeah, so I mean that this guy's got his hands in all the cookie jars kind of thing, you know. So basically, The Assignment, the movie, is about an individual is waking up after basically they're waking up and they realize that they've had a gender assignment surgery. And this man, who is now a woman, goes after the doctor who performed the surgery. And that's where it's not where it starts, but that's the generalization about the movie. I really liked it. I mean, I love Sigourney Weaver. I love Michelle Rodriguez, Tony Shalhoub, the monk. I don't know if anyone watched that series
yeah,
at
we
all,
used to
but
watch it all the
I
time.
thought it was a
What?
great series.
We memorized it.
Excellent. You know, I mean, I thought he was brilliant, like to the wow. And Anthony LaPaglia or LaPaglia, I'm not sure really how to pronounce it in Italian. I learned that the GLI is la, but whatever, however they pronounce it. He did the Cold Case, like one of those, or not Cold Case, but a TV series, for a long time.
There was a lot of people in this that are well-known character actors. Like
Yes.
I knew him as soon as I saw him. I couldn't think of what he did. I was like,
Yeah,
oh, I
Chico
know that
Gonzaga.
actor.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
police show. Like he worked for the FBI, and they went and found people and things, whatever it was called, I forget. But love him. He was actually in Goonies. Like years ago, he was in Goonies. Anthony
love that
LaPaglia.
movie.
He was one of the mafia guys. If anyone remembers that, hopefully you do. Anyway, I just thought it was really, again, a pick. Sigourney Weaver. I thought it was really good. Michelle Rodriguez in Full Frontal as a man. What the flicks?
I have to say that I love this movie. I just can't even believe that I love this movie. I was totally shocked. Although when I read the kind of synopsis of it, I was like, well, that's interesting but weird, right? But there is one part at the beginning because Michelle Rodriguez. I'm not giving anything away. In the beginning, she's a man.
She's a man.
I mean,
a hitman,
yeah.
Yeah.
But at the beginning, he knew it was Michelle Rodriguez right away. I did not. I was kind of like, why does that guy look so weird? What's wrong with him? But soon as she transitioned into a woman, I kept forgetting she was a woman because she was definitely a man trapped in a woman's body.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I
thought, wow.
All her little mannerisms, all her looks were so masculine that I was kind of like, I kept saying to him, I was like, when there was a part where she puts on like this wig and the lipstick and she's going to go to town. And I'm like, okay, this is going to be good because she's a guy. Oh, wait, no, she's a woman. She actually is a woman, right? I kept forgetting she really is a woman. In fact, she was more like a guy than when she was a woman, than when she was looking like a guy because her body was just too slender.
Yeah,
You know what I
did
mean?
think
It was
that,
just too slender and graceful. But oh my God. This is what I was going to say, like dialogue. Okay, between Tony Shalhoub and Sigourney Weaver.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
It was like okay, if the what's the name, the brothers, the Coen brothers
brothers.
weren't funny. You know what, if they do heavy philosophy?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it was like this could have been a comedy.
Yeah.
Because she was so out there, but she was so right on too. It was like she went from being a genius to being Hitler. You know what I mean? It was brilliant.
Oh, she was a mad genius, pretty much. That's what
She was a mad genius, but you could still be a mad genius and her her experimentation,
Yeah,
her ideology or
Yeah,
philosophy.
right.
yes,
Yes.
and she had a certain thing of fairness. Like
Yep.
she decided to be fair to this person that she had just mutilated and give him a second chance, not knowing a thing about him. It's like, how does she know?
Well, only that this is the guy that actually. So I am giving a little something away, but not really.
really.
Not
much.
really.
You kinda know.
It's
Yeah.
really,
This
you know
is,
it right up front.
Michelle Rodriguez plays an assassin, Frank
Kitchen.
Frank
Kitchen.
who kills her brother.
In
So
a hit.
she has, it's a hit. So, and her, they both came from money. They got money. He wasted his money. He snorted it. He played it. He hookered it. He gambled it. Whatever he did. He got with the wrong crowd. She invested. She became a doctor. Blah, 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 blah. So he actually gets whacked by Frank. So Sigourney Weaver's character goes after Frank. But does this reassignment surgery on him to make him a her, and then he goes after her.
But
It's brilliant.
But she feels like,
It's justified.
I was doing revenge. That was wrong, right? So I give him the second chance in life.
Yes, it's
by
justified.
giving him money and giving him
To reinvent himself.
Yeah,
To reinvent himself.
but she really doesn't know who he is because remember later on that's not his real name.
Right.
Yeah, right.
Right.
We don't know who he really is.
Yeah.
She really doesn't know who she knows him as an assassin, but she has this warped feeling of she
justified.
she's like God.
It is
She-
Hitler. Yes, it is very Hitlerish.
Yeah. You know, she's like God. She's making this world and yet making these judgments for people. But I just have to tell you that the Sigourney Weaver and Michelle Rodriguez are. I was reading about it too because that movie got a lot of
Yeah,
right.
I'm sure.
It did.
Yeah.
And that the actual director
Walter Hill.
yeah. He actually said that he goes like I wasn't trying to because a lot of the transgender community had a problem with him too because he didn't want to be changed into a woman. Remember her theory was that you would still be a man even if you were changed into a woman too. That was one of her theories, right? Is like that would still be so. But anyways, and he was like, in a way, I thought he was saying, this is my homage to the B movie. And it reminded me, you know, and I remember, to me, it reminded me of Quentin Tarantino. This is a movie Quentin Tarantino could have done.
Yes.
It was so violent.
Yes.
But it was.
Yeah.
But it didn't bother me at all because the point was not that.
Also, I was gonna say
That's who they are. They're hip people. That's
also,
what they do.
But I was gonna say like the thing that the LGBT had a problem with it, but most people who want to change gender feel like they are the other gender.
Mm-hmm.
This was somebody like they threw me into a woman. I'm still a guy, and I do not want to change my gender. People who change the gender want to change. They
Absolutely.
A man who wants to become a woman is a woman. They're
Yes.
just missing the body.
Yes.
So they only doing is giving them the correct body.
And
Yeah.
in the movie, Sigourney Weaver lost her doctor's license
Yes.
and set up her own clinic
Yeah.
to actually
Do
help
that. Exactly, yeah.
the
exactly.
community.
So she knows how to do
Her-
it.
her own,
and
you
she's
know,
a master at doing that. She just did it to a guy.
Oh, but there
who's
was also really interesting things in there too.
Hi, Patty, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm asleep.
Oh, yeah.
I'm asleep.
Patty.
Look into the camera.
There was an interesting thing too. Like there was a whole thing on masculinity and femininity. Even Sigourney Weaver, when she decided she was going to give her confession, kind of thing. What was the suit
The
thing?
suit looked like a guy, too.
Yes,
Oh,
she was
the
also
The movie
the
had
short
the
hair,
movie was very
suit.
gender neutral kind of in
Yes.
a way.
Okay,
I think maybe the community might have taken it in a
I think
wrong
very wrong.
way.
I agree.
Before I
They
guess
just needed to adjust
And I'll be
the theory a bit, I think.
and I'll be let Patty go before I say
yeah, go
something
back,
else.
Pat.
Patty?
No,
on to
George,
you.
go ahead.
No, go ahead.
But remember to look at the iPad when you touch
I
the
know,
anatomy.
right. Well, I'm going to be Debbie Downer on this one, you know.
Oh, no.
But I'm going to be Debbie Downer for quite a few of these movies, so.
Oh, I thought you said you liked it.
You know,
Touché.
I did like it. It was okay. The plot, I mean, it was an interesting plot. I thought the ending was incredibly weak. And what's been mentioned before is I knew it was Michelle Rodriguez right off. And then you get fascinated by going, why are they doing that? Why didn't they just get a guy? Because that would have really,
No, I agree with
made
you.
an
That it
impact.
should have been a guy in the beginning.
yeah, it should have been a guy. There's a million guys that look like Michelle Rodriguez because
Yeah.
Michelle Rodriguez looks like a guy, right? And
But
so-
she's still sexy. I gotta say,
She's
she's still
gorgeous.
sexy.
She looks like
She's
good looking.
She is
but
gorgeous.
there's
She looks
a
like
lot
a
of-
good looking rock and Espanol male singer.
Yeah, exactly.
But there's a lot of people, guys, that they could have, it would have been an easy thing. I mean, the nose job was horrible. It was so obvious it was fake, and it was so obvious it was Michelle Rodriguez.
Yeah. When she
And
get
the body, it's like, and they showed her boob. I mean, her boob, she's got like lumps. They didn't even tie her down, which I thought
Well, they
was
did
weird.
their best. I mean, honestly, wait, I'm sorry.
I-
I would say
movie.
I would give you that, but that's such a short part of the movie.
Yeah.
I was
I mean, they did their
fascinated by that.
best. It was a full frontal of basically a man on Michelle Rodriguez's body for 3 or 4 seconds of the entire movie.
But if I'm noticing it, that
Well, you're supposed to. How can you not notice it?
What, that is
you
Michelle-
know that this
that
is
is
Michelle
Michelle
Rodriguez.
Apparently, she was wearing prosthetics, and she had her own.
Of course,
choice.
she was wearing
But I
prosthetics,
say she had
unless her
her-
clit is that big.
No. But
She's wearing
when she was the guy too, they saying when she was the guy, she had her choice of penis. But what they said she had her choice of penis.
Oh my God! If I could go back in time with boyfriends,
I didn't
What
even
did you
notice
think
the
of it?
penis. I didn't even notice
But I
it.
was gonna
I
say
did.
too.
George, what did you think of it?
Well, actually, I enjoyed the movie. I actually liked it. I really loved the the Sigourney Weaver and Tony Shalhoub dialogue. I
Oh,
was like,
brilliant. Yep.
I'm listening to a masterclass of philosophy and
Yes.
psychology, sociology. In the beginning, when the beginning of the movie, I had a problem because right away I knew it was Michelle Rodriguez with a beard, and I thought,
Yeah,
when-
we thought we weren't going to like it.
yeah, but then
that's a little cheesy.
like Susie, once she had the operation, she was now a woman, but it was the guy inside, and Michelle Rodriguez pulled that so well that I also fell into that this was like a man inside a woman's body.
But again, she's gay.
yeah, but also
She is a bit of a tomboy.
But she's also a very good actor.
That's what I'm saying.
She
She did that well. I
Yes.
enjoyed
Just
that.
the little looks
Once-
she would give, it just guy looks.
Yeah,
Do you
once
know
it
what
switched,
I mean?
I liked it. When men wear drag, they look dressed in drag. They look like hugely muscular women, even when they're small.
Right.
And women, when they try to look like men, they look like really small men. It's just there's something about that.
Yes,
Whatever it
there's
is.
a size problem
Right.
there.
Unless maybe
Yeah.
Queen Latifah. I don't know. but yeah, even big women will look like a small man. There's something about that. Like really small men look huge in drag. But I also
Yeah,
thought.
it's true.
Yeah, but
Unless
but,
you're Thai for some
yeah,
reason.
and like I said, the director Walter Hill, I'm a big fan because of the Warriors. He did have that feel in this movie too, and he also has that
The cartoon thing that he does?
Creep show. He does a lot of comic books, so he
a
likes to
little
do
Sin
that.
City-ish.
Yeah,
like
Sin
with
City,
that's
so he
coming
likes to do
in
that
and-
into it. The I think what was the other point I was gonna make? Oh, also the idea for this movie came out. He thought about it in the 70s. He did the
Wow.
Warriors in 78, I think, or
Wow.
76, 78. So he had this idea for this movie. But unfortunately, too, I was reading that the movie comes out at a time where things have changed so much. This movie would have been okay, like a nice cheesy movie in the 70s. It has to feel like that. But now we have a #MeToo. So a lot of people felt like, okay, this guy is upset that now he's a woman. What do you mean? What's wrong with women? So that was another thing.
Because he's a man.
Yes, I mean, yeah. I think a lot of people missed that. I think the movie went over a lot of people's heads. They did not go into the science fiction part of it. They started getting caught up in all the politics of it.
Yeah,
Right.
and-
Yes. Yeah.
But it was a
I
really
would
good
say
science
that. I
fiction.
would
yeah.
also say, because I'm older,
Mm-hmm.
right, that to me, when I grew up, and I'm a big sci-fi
Mm-hmm.
fan, I was always a big sci-fi, it was like, sci-fi was always cheesy. What it had is a great story.
Yeah, that's true.
And a great story. You think of the Twilight Zone.
Yeah.
I would say the first movie that kind of had a lot of special effects or was more big was 2001.
Yeah, and also another thing I heard that Michelle Rodriguez, I think, was not happy when she saw the result because it goes, "Is how much money did they spend in special effects on this thing? Well, they only had $100 left on the budget. You can make me look a little more like a guy, basically."
Yeah, but it's such a short period of time, and if you're
Yeah, it is
not,
a short
if
period
you're
of time,
not, and I'm not that familiar with Michelle Rodriguez, so therefore I just knew there was something odd about that guy.
But you're right, you get caught up in the story.
And when he got got out of the shower,
Mm-hmm.
it was like kind of like the body was beautiful. It was graceful. It was a woman's body. Guys are more up there and down. You know what I mean? They're just different.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
so
and she's
it
pretty
was,
muscular too, but she's still
but
she's a woman.
she's a small woman. She's
Yeah.
not a big woman.
Yeah, she's small.
So yeah, her body was very beautiful and graceful, and that kind of at the beginning, it's like I'm supposed to believe this is a guy. No, I didn't have to believe she was a guy. In fact, what was so funny when they did the sex change on her, she became more like a guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
she
yeah.
was more like a guy.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
I said this to George. It was like, you know how really young girls put on makeup like 13 years old and they look really young? And really old women put on really heavy makeup and makes them look older?
Yes.
It was almost like that.
Yeah.
It was like that she was portraying. They could have got a guy to do that.
Okay, I disagree. I don't think they should have used a different actor to play the guy and then Michelle Rodriguez to play the girl. I think I think she did an amazing job. I think it was the right person, the right actor to do that job. Maybe because of her background, maybe because she's gay, maybe because she does have kind of a tomboyish thing going on. Whatever it is, I think they chose the right person. I mean, her as a guy, I always knew it was her. I mean, I know you didn't,
I did.
but as soon as I saw her, I was like, "Okay, that's Michelle Rodriguez."
That's what he said.
you know, as soon as I saw the person. But that was as an actor, like looking her eyes, her smile, her face, like that didn't change, and it shouldn't have changed.
No, she pulled that off well. Being a guy, she pulled that off well. Just being a guy.
I thought she did. I thought the walk could have been a little better. Up the stairs was good. Like there's little things.
Like there was
that
one
I
scene where
could've-
she had a like I don't know, they had kind of a shadow of her, but when she was the assassin, and I could still see that the female curve, you know, like
Right.
Because you're a
women,
guy, of course you
because
could.
women have the hourglass, you know, and that's not a man, because men are like this, and they can't really straighten or something,
Yeah.
or the huge gut, whatever. But you can see a woman figure there, even though she was walking like, you know, she had,
She had
everything
the,
else
she
down.
had the walk
She had everything.
down.
She had everything down. She had everything
Yeah.
down.
Okay,
All right.
so
Okay, this
I'm
is
gonna
very good,
end
huh?
it here.
Yep.
And I'm gonna say, George, what do you think of the movie?
Enjoyed it. I'll give it. Actually, yeah, I'll probably give it a 9 because I enjoyed the.
Patty?
7.
Me? I'm dippy upper today. I'm giving it a 10. I
Whoa.
think it's a great movie. I loved it. Great sci-fi. Yeah.
I'm going to give it a 9.
Okay.
Okay. Oh.
Thank you.
We'll be back.
Yeah.
Warriors come out to play.